Hey there, Anthonites. We need to talk. So this is actually good news. Normally when you hear the term, or the phrase, we need to talk, it's not good news. But this is, hopefully, good news. I've wanted to try to keep this under wraps for a while, and I've kind of talked about it, but I haven't talked about it on this channel. I think I may have mentioned something briefly on Twitter, and I definitely mentioned something to the folks over on Patreon. If you don't know, Patreon's a place where you can help support me in making these videos, and as a thank you, I give you guys extra bonus content, extra information early, access to the videos early, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I'm making this video because there aren't going to be any more videos this week. Now normally I try to release 3 videos. I've tried to do 2 videos from when I was in the Philippines that I pre-recorded, and 1 video from the US that I filmed in the US, whether it's about, Philippines or not, whatever. So this is going to be a nerve-wracking week for me because it means that channel growth is going to slow down. However, I think that I can live with that. So the reason there aren't any videos is I have been very hard at work on a special new project. For anyone who's watched this channel for any period of time, you should all know that I absolutely loved my time in the Philippines. And I want to help other people travel to the Philippines and have an amazing time like I did. And part of that is just getting information out there. One of the things that I have started doing is sort of documenting, writing all that advice down. Experiences from myself, from other people, for instance my roommate, which some of you have met via video, Steph, and some of my office mates from the job that I had there in the Philippines, and sort of condensing everything so that there's this sort of mind tank. Now, sort of condensing that into a project. And I don't really want to reveal what the project is yet. However, I will say this, I am going to need your help. So by that, I mean in the description of this video and all videos going forward, there will be a link to my personal Amazon store. And there's going to be an item in that Amazon store that you can either purchase or you could just help me promote via Facebook, via whatever, and that would mean the world to me if you could. It may not be there right now, but it will be. Again, I don't want to say what it is yet. It could be many things. Use your imagination. Things that could be sold on Amazon that'll help expats moving to or visiting the Philippines. I've sort of been hinting at this for a while because it's been something in the back of my mind. Sort of astute viewers, when I do announce it, they'll be like, aha! This one random thing that was said and or done and or, mentioned way too many times now kind of makes sense. And this isn't going to be a one-time thing. I am hoping to create a lot of little bitty things that will help travelers. And this is very important to me because before I moved to the Philippines, I had this sort of idea of what to expect. And then I moved to the Philippines, and it was so much more awesome than I could have ever imagined. And if I can help just one person, sort of get past that preconceived notion, I would very much love to do so. Of course, the idea, the hope, is to help many more than just one person. And, I'm hoping that in the end, there will be, a lot more people visiting the Philippines for tourism, for work, whatever, and giving them the tools that they need to be able to make that an amazing experience. I mean, that's my hope. That's what that's what I'm sort of aiming at. And I know that I'm being very, very vague. In the coming little while, I will start giving out more and more information, probably in little tags in videos, like, maybe something added to the end of a video, or pop up at the first bit of a video, and I'll be like, hey, stay till the end, because I got an announcement! Which I've never really done before, but I really feel like that's the best way to go about this, because I want to include you in the process. There's been this really, really long run-up while I've been building this project, and a few projects that will hopefully follow this, while I've been building this, I haven't really been able to talk about it because it's one of those things where eventually people would have started asking, oh, well, where's this thing that you promised? Well, where is it? Sadly, sometimes larger projects just take time, and I don't want to get into that thing where I announce, you know, I'm gonna do this thing, and, you know, there are delays or whatever. So please keep an eye out in future videos for things that will sort of click into this. And I am hoping to be able to give out some sort of freebies having to do with this, but I don't really know how that process works yet. So I'm hoping to be able to, you know, like hook up some subscribers and some definitely some Patreon folks, and you know, some people who have sort of helped me out along the way. I know I'm being super vague, but yeah, keep your eye out for those videos where I give you more information, because as I'm able to, as I can, I will give you that information. And you know, I'm really, really hoping that people connect, my Filipino audience connects with what I'm trying to do, and they understand what my motivations are. Because historically speaking, sometimes when I make videos sort of going, oh my god, look how awesome the Philippines is, or trying to give people, like, you know, sort of, you know, advice, just, you know, very, very blunt advice, without trying to hem or haw around, you know, certain things, I've gotten some blowback. And I'm sure I'll probably get some blowback from this. But it's so much worth it, so much more worth it, if I can help people get outside their comfort zones and experience the amazing things in the Philippines that I've experienced. Other things going on, I've been doing some traveling back and forth between where I live in northern Alabama to Nashville, Tennessee. I've gotten myself a dash cam because I do Lyft and Uber, you know, on the side right now. I'm hoping to maybe turn some of that into content, but I don't really know how yet. Like, I know you know, I know how to do it. I just don't know how I want to do it for the vlog, or even if I should do it for the vlog. I just don't know. There are so many things I don't know right now. But, you know, also while I'm up there, maybe I could stop in at some tourist attractions and things like that, and give you you know, sort of tours around things. I would love to do stuff like that. I'll also be honest about this. Ever since I've been back here in the States, like, this feels like home to me, and like in a weird way, in a way that, like, I'm so super comfortable here. I'm a little bit less awestruck by some of the things here because, you know, I've seen a lot of it throughout my life. Maybe not every day, but, you know, it definitely doesn't quite strike me as amazing as, you know, something that's completely foreign to me. And I've actually started recording vlogs that I ended up scrapping because I'm like, who would be interested in this? I don't understand. Because things seem a little bit too routine for me. And that's a problem I'm gonna have going forward. I don't know how to solve it, but I figured I would be honest with you about that and let you know that, you know, it's something that I'm trying to figure out. And I know that a large portion of the people who subscribe to this channel subscribe for videos either filmed in or about the Philippines. And as much as I would love to, you know, continue producing that content, there will come a time where I run out of videos that I've pre-produced. I could always do sort of commentary from my perspective, and I do have some of those things planned, but again, at some point, you know, it goes from a guy who has genuine perspective and who lives there to just me pandering to an audience. I don't want to do that. It's one of the reasons why I'm working on this other project that I haven't told you a whole hell of a lot about, because I want to help people. I want to give them the information that they want and the information that they need. I'm in a really weird position. I don't know fully what I'm gonna do. So that probably made no sense. It is midnight. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. for watching these videos. Thank you so much for caring about me as a person. There are probably a handful of you who I know will watch every single video, and I try to respond when I can, and to the people who I know it will mean the most to. This video probably should be over, but I'll give it a little while longer. So I've been working some long days. I've also been working on this big project and some video projects that are probably just going to take a while. Like, I got this crazy idea that, since I needed, to buy power tools for stuff here around the house, that I would use them in a couple of videos and, do some cool and interesting things with them. And though that stuff will probably come out, like, I think I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. Huge project right now comes to mind. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you go. Keep your eye out for some announcements before, after, during videos coming out in the next little bit. If you can, try to be there for me, even if that just means a like, if that means a comment whenever this project is announced. Maybe, just telling someone who may be interested. Anyway, till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that made me love my job. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other. Bye. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog. If you'd like to watch more content, that's on screen now. Also, if you'd like to support this channel, you can find a Patreon link at the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Next vlog,